Gold Rush star Ness talks about his emotional return. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. Ness has lived a life filled with unexpected turns, from being a promising college football player to a bass-playing musician, and ultimately one of the most beloved gold miners on television. His rise to fame through Discovery's hit show Gold Rush has been a roller coaster of hard work, perseverance, and personal struggles. However, his return to Gold Rush for season 14 is perhaps his most emotional chapter yet. After stepping away from the show due to personal battles, including the overwhelming grief of losing his mother and his struggles with seasonal affective disorder, Ness is back, ready to reclaim his place in the gold mining world. A journey to gold and fame. Ness' journey on Gold Rush began in season 3 when he joined Parker Schnabel's mining crew. At the time, he had no experience in gold mining, but his relentless work ethic and willingness to learn quickly propelled him to an important position within Schnabel's operation. Fans took a liking to Ness due to his grit, resilience, and undeniable charisma. His rise through the ranks was steady, and by season 7, he had established himself as a key player in the gold mining industry. When season 8 rolled around, Ness made a bold move. He decided to step away from Parker Schnabel's crew to pursue his own mining operation. It was a risk, but one that seemed to pay off as he quickly became a fan favorite with his own team. His ambition, leadership, and determination were admired by many, and his new crew had promising seasons ahead. Personal tragedy and its toll. However, just as his professional career was soaring, Ness faced a devastating personal tragedy. In 2018, he lost his mother to cancer. The loss was an emotional blow that deeply affected him. Rather than allowing himself time to grieve, Ness buried himself in work, pushing forward without fully processing his emotions. It wasn't until years later that he realized the toll this approach had taken. His unresolved grief combined with the relentless pressures of gold mining and reality TV began to weigh heavily on him. By season 13, the emotional and physical exhaustion had reached a breaking point, leading to his decision to step away from the show. He later revealed that he had been struggling with seasonal affective disorder, which only exacerbated his emotional state. A difficult decision to leave. Ness' absence in season 13 was immediately felt by fans, who had grown accustomed to his presence on the show. The decision to leave wasn't an easy one, but Ness knew it was necessary for his well-being. He admitted that the stress of mining and the pressures of being on television had taken their toll. I ultimately stepped back and reevaluated everything in my life, Ness shared in an interview with TV Insider. The stress got to me. I wasn't dealing with things correctly because I didn't know how. I didn't want to reach out for help. I was making bad decisions, so I really had to reevaluate. Taking time off allowed Ness to gain clarity and reflect on his journey. It was during this time that he realized just how much Gold Rush meant to him. This was a case of asking if this was what I wanted to do. Was I done with this? I thought, you know what? I have over a decade invested in this. Time, money, effort, all this. It was such a big part of my life, so I wasn't willing to give that up. I made the decision that no, this is what I want. I will do whatever it takes to get back to it. An emotional return to Gold Rush. When Discovery announced Ness' return for season 14, fans were thrilled. At the end of the season 14 trailer, Ness made a dramatic entrance, signaling that he was back and ready to take on the challenges of mining once again. Returning wasn't just about picking up where he left off. It was about proving to himself that he could overcome the obstacles life had thrown at him. Ness knew that coming back meant more than just mining gold. It was a testament to his resilience and personal growth. The role of his mother in his comeback. A major turning point in Ness' journey was finally confronting his grief over his mother's passing. For years, he had avoided dealing with the pain, but eventually he realized he needed to face it head-on. My mom passed, and I never dealt with it. I had the mindset that I was too busy and would put this away for a later date. It turns out that was the wrong thing to do. One of the most difficult but necessary steps he took was returning to his mother's house, a place he had avoided for years. I walked through that door, packed her house up, and took what I wanted to remember my mom by. Then I had to sell the house to ultimately fund my comeback here. It sounds terrible, but I had that in my head. A house is a house, and if this house could get me back on track, that is what she would want. But it has to mean something. I knew if I was doing this, I had to make it work. This act of closure allowed Ness to not only honor his mother's memory, but also use her legacy as a motivation to push forward. His return to Gold Rush was not just about mining. It was about reclaiming his life and doing what he knew his mother would have wanted for him. A new chapter in Gold Rush. As Season 14 unfolds, Ness faces new challenges and opportunities. He's returning with a fresh perspective, renewed energy, and a deeper appreciation for the journey ahead. His fans, who have supported him throughout his ups and downs, are eager to see what this season has in store. Mining is never easy, and neither is life. But if there's one thing Rick Ness has proven, it's that resilience and determination can carry a person through even the darkest times. His story is one of grit, perseverance, and an emotional comeback that is sure to inspire many. Will you be tuning in to see Rick Ness back in action? Gold Rush Season 14 premieres on September 29 at 8 p.m. on Discovery. Let us know in the comments what you think of his return. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Gold Rush YouTube channel and stay with us.